The ocean has always been America's greatest advantage. For over a century, the U.S. Navy ruled the seas with massive aircraft carriers, nuclear submarines, and fleets crewed by tens of thousands of sailors. But today, something unprecedented is happening far from public attention. Silent ships are already crossing the oceans. They have no crews, no bunks, no mess halls, no human voices on deck, and yet they can track submarines, hunt enemy fleets, launch missiles, and coordinate strikes across thousands of miles. The era of the sailorless Navy has begun, and it may completely redefine how wars are fought at sea. This shift didn't happen overnight. It began quietly, driven by two problems the U.S. Navy could no longer ignore: vulnerability and cost. Modern warships are incredibly powerful, but they are also incredibly expensive, slow to replace, and dangerously exposed in an age of hypersonic missiles and precision strikes. One missile can now eliminate a ship carrying 5,000 sailors in seconds. For military planners, that reality is terrifying. The solution wasn't just better defenses, it was removing humans from the battlefield entirely. Enter America's AI warships, autonomous surface vessels and underwater drones designed to operate independently or as part of a coordinated swarm. These ships don't get tired, they don't panic, they don't need rescue if hit, and most importantly, they can be risked in ways no human-crewed ship ever could. The U.S. Navy's Ghost Fleet, officially known as the Large Unmanned Surface Vessel and Medium Unmanned Surface Vessel programs, represents a $10 billion investment into a future where naval warfare is driven by algorithms, sensors, and artificial intelligence. One of the most unsettling aspects of these ships is their autonomy. These vessels can navigate thousands of miles using AI-powered decision systems, avoiding collisions, responding to threats, and adjusting routes in real time. They act as scouts, decoys, electronic warfare platforms, and even missile carriers. Some are designed to draw enemy fire, revealing hostile positions, while others silently track submarines beneath the waves for weeks without surfacing. A single human commander can oversee dozens of these vessels simultaneously, turning naval warfare into a high-speed strategy game played across oceans. Underwater, the transformation is even more dramatic. Autonomous underwater vehicles are now capable of shadowing enemy submarines, something that once required massive crewed attack subs. These AI drones listen patiently, learning acoustic signatures, predicting movements, and waiting for the perfect moment to relay targeting data. For the first time in history, submarines, the kings of stealth, are losing their invisibility, and they don't even know who's watching them. The real power of America's AI Navy isn't just individual ships, it's networking. Every autonomous vessel acts as a node in a vast digital web, feeding data to satellites, aircraft, submarines, and command centers. This means threats are detected faster, responses are coordinated instantly, and decisions are supported by predictive AI models that analyze thousands of scenarios per second. In this system, human commanders don't micromanage ships, they set objectives, and the machines handle execution. Naturally, this future terrifies America's rivals. China and Russia are racing to build similar systems, but the U.S. currently holds a significant lead. China has autonomous warships of its own, but they rely more heavily on centralized control. Russia, limited by sanctions and resources, lags even further behind. The danger isn't just competition, it's escalation. When machines make decisions at machine speed, mistakes happen faster. A misidentified target or corrupted sensor data could trigger a confrontation before humans have time to intervene. And that leads to the most uncomfortable question of all: how much control should humans really give up? Officially, the U.S. military insists that lethal decisions will always involve human oversight, but in real-world combat, where milliseconds matter, that line becomes blurry. If an AI system detects an incoming hypersonic missile, should it wait for approval or act instantly? At what point does autonomy become necessity? The sailorless Navy isn't a future concept anymore, it's already here. Test fleets are operational, AI ships are sailing alongside traditional destroyers. The doctrine is being written now, in real time. And as these systems grow more capable, one thing becomes clear. The greatest naval power in history is slowly removing humans from the front lines, not because it wants to, but because modern war leaves no room for hesitation. America's AI warships are not just new weapons, they represent a fundamental shift in warfare itself. A future where oceans are patrolled by silent fleets, where battles begin and end without a single sailor setting foot on deck, and where the outcome of war may be decided by lines of code written thousands of miles away. The Navy without sailors has arrived, and once unleashed, there may be no turning back.